Hey there, this is Michelle Pesco-Solido, and I have got an exciting interview for you today. And I want to introduce you today to a good friend, a teammate of mine over at Evolv, Patricia Sweeney. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me. Hi, everybody.
Awesome, awesome. So today, I wanted to have somebody come on. I know we've done this in the past, and I got a lot of feedback from it. But for those of you that are watching, I think it's important that you see, real people that have started out in the industry, not with the silver spoon handed to them, but have started out in the industry and worked their way up and achieved success. And I want you to hear their story and hear some of the things that have, changed in their business that's helped them achieve success. So Patricia is one of those success stories that I want to share with you today. She hit Ruby in our current company, Evolv Health, and that means she hit that in 4 weeks. First of all, she hit that title, and that means 20,000 in volume, and she did that in 4 weeks. And that is a phenomenal achievement. So congratulations, first of all, Patricia, for that.
Thank you.
And secondly, I want you to also tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Maybe talk about how long you've been in the industry. How did you, find the industry? What made you decide to get into it? And, how long, were you, or what were you doing before you actually found Evolv, and what kind of success or not success did you have?
Okay, well, great. Well, I'm really excited to be here interviewing with you, Michelle, and talking to everyone who's watching this either now or in the recording. But, just like you said, it's been an amazing journey, because I think that even me personally, when I kind of first started looking at this online thing and maybe getting into network marketing, which obviously we're doing both online and offline work with our network marketing company, but we're doing a lot of it online, which is really exciting. And I know a lot of people, they really strive for that. And I am just super excited that it's worked, because I think that even though you get into it and you're like, I'm going to do this thing, and yes, yes, yes. And, but I think a small part of us is still always a little nervous that maybe it's not for me, or maybe, yeah, it's great for them because they've been doing it for so long and they have this big list. And I'm not sure if I can do it though. I think even though I'm a fairly confident person, I think I can do a lot of great stuff. I was still worried about that, when I started looking at the business opportunities that were available to me. And so I'm just so pumped for not only myself, but for our team and the success that everyone's having on our team, because really, other than, you and Bill, and I'm just so I can't even express how wonderful it is working with you guys, because you know what you're doing and you have so much to offer the team, and you give us so much training and support. And the upline that you guys reached out to and have partnered with and Evolv, just phenomenal. And I think that obviously that plays a huge part into our overall team success. But for me personally, where was I before? My husband and I have a brick and mortar business. It's a sign company, and we've had that for about 15 years. So, it's in sales and marketing, but it has nothing. It's not network marketing. It's like, business signs and stuff like that. So while having a professional background is always helpful when you're going to start a business, I certainly did not. I did not have a list. I had no big people waiting in the wings to join my business. I did not do $20,000 in volume because I bugged friends and family. I literally reached out, and there are a couple of friends that decided to join us because they were excited about what we were doing. But really the majority of our volume and what we've done has really been connecting with people online and reaching out to other professionals. And that is awesome, because I know a lot of people don't want to bug their friends and family so much, but if we have this amazing opportunity, some of them saw the value in it and some didn't, and that's okay. So with me having a brick and mortar business, my husband and I have had really good years and really not so good years. And because it's in the construction industry, we just don't have you don't have a lot of control over what that looks like. And so that's why I decided to figure out how to bring a secondary stream of income into our home, because I wanted to, I guess I wanted the security, because literally, there are some months where our business will do $60,000, $70,000. And then some months where we'll get like $5,000 as far as collecting our money. And anybody who's trying to do a budget or pay bills and and pay employees and get your insurances straight. I mean, that's just not cool.
Right.
So
Scary.
It is. It's very scary. And so because of that, and I think a lot of people, whether you own your own business or not, I think like even my mom and some of my very good friends from high school, they have great jobs. Some of them even in 6-figure jobs, but they have no control over whether or not they're going to have their job next month or next week. They have no control if they're going to get a promotion or get that raise or get that bonus or take that vacation. So even though I have a lot of control over my schedule and that type of thing because I own my own business. Financially speaking, I still felt like I was really lacking a lot of those things, in my life as well. So that's why I decided to take a gander at some other opportunities that were out there for me. And I found you and Bill online. And then I was super interested in what you guys were doing. And so I think that was maybe back in January, I think.
I think so.
Here, say hello. Hi.
Hello.
This is Landon. This is my 5-year-old who's super tall. All right, that's good. Go downstairs and play while we finish. Go. No,
so you get to stay at home with your children. That's what the awesome perk of this industry is. One of them.
Yes. And he loves being on camera. So if the camera's on, he is pretty much in almost all of my videos.
Yeah, no, it's usually my dog.
yeah, Scout. He likes to be around and stuff. But so that's how I got started, and that's kind of where I was when I found.
So was January when you first started in network marketing?
No, actually, January, I just kind of was that really I just got started with the idea, with the concept of it. And so the system that you guys utilize, MLSP, I found that because I was really interested in doing, well, what is affiliate commissions and what's this? And, I was really just kind of exploring all that.
I remember.
Yep. And so I reached out to you guys and you guys called me back and we had a one-on-one conversation. And so I got into MLSP for maybe 3 weeks or something. And then I also, at that point, you guys were doing a previous company. And so I had gotten into that for a minute and it was okay. And I was excited about it. But the products and stuff I thought were kind of a harder sort of market to tap into. And so I really didn't do a lot with that because I personally couldn't get super jazzed about what it was. And so when you guys announced, I think, when did you announce that you were doing Evolv?
I think it was in May, the beginning of May.
Okay, so that's when I started network marketing.
Okay. Because I know, one thing that I want the viewers to understand or know about Patricia, if you're listening to her words, in the beginning she said she reached out to people, not just her warm market, even online. She's incorporating online. She uses My Lead System Pro, which is the same tool we've been using for over almost 3 years now to build our business. So testimonial right there that it works. Number 2, she said she reached out to people online. Notice that it wasn't, again, building things, trying to figure out things, and trying to craft this, concoction over here and create this concoction over here. She actually spoke to people.
Yes.
That's definitely one of the keys. And I'm a big, I go on rants about that. I see people go into this entrepreneurial vortex, I call it, and they just spin around in it and they forget to talk to people. Yeah. Online, it's a tool. It's a tool for you to get out there and talk to more people, not to just figure out a way to not have to talk to people. While there are a few that can do it, it's very rare to be a success story in the network marketing industry like Patricia is now, by just, waiting on a system to start just bringing in signups automatically when it comes to network marketing. And then also, you had said how, being one of the things that I don't know people caught on to is you're an action taker. That's one of the things that I remember about you. I remember one time you got me on the phone and I could tell you were writing everything down, or, you just had your questions ready. And that was key, man, for me, because I have trouble getting on the phone with people. I can be very honest with you. You had your questions, you knew what you wanted, you knew where you wanted to go, you got them answered, and you took action. And that's another thing. So you reach out to people and you got to be a person of action. And that's definitely what you are, Patricia, is a person of action. And that's why you're so successful. So, tell us, so if you just started pretty much when we got over to Evolv, you took off. You really took off fast. What was it, do you think, that, changed for you? Was it the product? Was it what clicked? What was it?
Well, I think it was a combination of a couple things. One, it was the product, because Evolv is in the health and wellness industry, and we all know people. We all know people who need to be healthier, who have inflammation issues, who are trying to maybe lose weight, or who are trying to, just take on a healthier lifestyle.
Need energy.
Absolutely. So for me, it just makes so much sense because, people in today's economy, especially, people don't have like all this money to spend superfluously, outside of like their current budgets. But with Evolv, you can literally just swap out what you're currently spending for a better and healthier product. So as far as market positioning with that it just made sense to me. And the products are phenomenal. I absolutely love them. So it's easy for me to reach out to someone and say, have you tried the shake yet? Have you tried these limitless pills? Have you tried this liquid vitamin? Or are you wearing your C Prime? Because honestly, they're great. They're wonderful. And that just makes it super easy. But on top of that too, it's the leadership that we have in our team, and it's the culture and the excitement and the supportive environment and the one-on-one training that we get, because I was new, it's, even though I'm confident, that yes, I've got a lot of stuff I can offer. I love supporting my team. I love helping and coaching them. I'm still learning. So even with the success that I've had, I still have questions, and myself and everyone that, is currently on my team now can reach out to you guys and reach out to everyone else that you're also partnered with. And so we have that amazing, like, you have 2, 3, exactly, and we just have all that. That's amazing for our businesses, not just for me, but for anyone else who decides to get in, because you don't have to do it all yourself, and it's not about, like you said, a fancy system or an automated this or that. It's really about building relationships. And the only way to do that is working and talking with people one-on-one. And so having a team system and training and support to plug someone into, where it's not all on me, it's literally an entire culture and environment, that was super key. And then just the compensation plan, I got into this because I wanted security for my family. And that starts, I think, for everyone from a financial picture, from a financial aspect. And when I looked at the different options with enrolling in Evolv, and then what my compensation would look like based on certain activities and certain goals that I set for myself, if I accomplished them, what that would look like in terms of compensation and money into our family's, portfolio each month. That was exciting for me, because it just makes a lot of sense. And it's very lucrative. And so, really those are the things that helped me make my decision to move into Evolv and to join y'all's team and to our wonderful team Top. But as far as what's made me successful in it, I think
what have you kind of done? I mean, you were already doing some of the things, at least setting it up and getting moving forward. But what do you feel like? Is it just you sitting behind the computer and watching automation, automatic signs, or are you actually reaching out to people?
No,
and how? Mm-hmm. You don't have to give away the golden nugget, but they have to work with you first. But I mean, just, what is it that you think that you can attribute to your success now? What do you feel like has changed before you got into Evolv, and then now, sure, the products have something to do with it, the excitement, you being passionate about it, the comp plan gets you excited. I mean, everybody's got to have that initial, excitement and passion to move forward. But then after that, the rubber meets the road, the dust starts to settle, the passion starts to, it's not that it goes away, but the excitement starts to kind of come down, and then the work comes in.
Right.
And so you've got to be what was it, that you feel helped you recruit so many people, or at least build this team. It's not just you, your team is duplicating too. And that, it goes to show you, because you're a great leader. And I know you are, because I've had some people that I know that are in our organization that I've reached out to, and they will be like, oh, no, Patricia's been on the phone with me. We've talked about this. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I love Patricia. So, yeah. So what is it you think?
Well, I think that for me, because like you said, all of that is good, and you need to have that to make your decision to move into this business. But it's really about the small daily steps, that you take on a consistent basis that's going to allow you to build your business. One, I think with y'all's mentorship and coaching, I knew what those steps should be. That was huge for me. Two, I I understand that what I was looking for is the same thing other people are looking for. And when I know that what Evolv and our Team Top has to offer to people is absolutely the solution to the problem that they're currently facing. I know that it is because I've already experienced the success.
Right.
It's already there for me. It's very simple for me to see now. I mean, I had the vision, but now for me, the writing is on the wall. I know that what you teach works. All you have to do is do it, right?
Yeah.
So that, I think that's it. Those two things combined. I know what I have to do. And I am confident that if I do it, I will get the results that are waiting for me. And so being able to express that to someone new. So the other thing that we teach, obviously, or you teach us, and now I'm able to teach other people, is how to build a warm market online. And that does not mean waiting for an automated system to do it for you. It is about connecting with people and sharing that vision for them and seeing how you can help them, seeing if what we're doing is a fit for them and it's much better than what they're currently doing, or if they're not doing anything at all and they're looking for a solution, that we have it for them. So those three things, that's it, I think. And it's just continuing the actions of repeating that over and over enough to get the results and to recruit the number of people you need to get the income that you desire.
Right. It's those small steps, your daily method of operation, those small steps that you do every single day that eventually, it's like that book called The Slight Edge, I think, by Jeff Olson.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I love that book because it's those small steps that compound over time that create that explosion in your business. And that's what's happened. And I don't think a lot of people really understand that concept, but that you're practicing, because they usually get frustrated after doing 3 days of those daily action plans.
Right.
They're 3 days in, they're like, oh, I'm not getting any results. So they quit.
Yep.
But if they could understand that those small steps will compound over time and explode, you're living proof right here. That's what is happening. And I loved when you just said you're building your warm market online. You're not, people, when they say I don't have a warm market, well, you can build one right here online by doing the things that you're doing. And there was something else that you had said, leveraging, that's huge. I mean, you've got to have leverage, and I love the fact that you understand the message and the wants of people. So many people miss that mark in their business. It's when you have to know what your prospects are feeling, what they're wanting, where they are, what they're struggling with. Because until you make that until you understand that, you've got to make that connection with people. They are not going to resonate with you. And that's why you're so successful, because you understand that message. So that's just amazing. I mean, I'm happy that we're able to really share your story with everybody. And I hope everybody, congratulates you as I am here. And I'm excited that you are part of the team. I know we're talking about Evolv Health here, but we have to, because we got to be real here. We've got to really show, the viewers out there. I've got a big following. I know you've got a following too. They've got to know. They've got to understand, how you've achieved the success. So do you have any final closing words? I do want you to let everybody know where they can find you. So they can connect with you, and maybe they want to work with you or they want to pick your brain. I know you're always open to that.
Yes.
So let them know that, and any final closing words.
Yeah, well, I think that, like you said, I think some people struggle with the concept of what network marketing or internet marketing is. And, you see that when you see other people kind of reaching out and you're like, oh, that's probably not the best way to do that. It's because when you I care about my team. I know you care about your team. You genuinely want to help other people, because I absolutely 100% know that other people are in the same boat that I am, or they're in a place today where, they can't put their kids in private school, or they don't know where the mortgage payment is going to potentially come from in a few months, or maybe they're going to be furloughed. Like my brother-in-law was furloughed. My sister's an attorney. Yet not having his full paycheck is going to create pain in their life. And it just goes to show you that no one has control of their life and their financial situation or their future or their kids' future until they take control, right? And that's what this is about. This is what I'm passionate about. I am passionate about helping other people. They've got to realize it on their own. But once they do, if they are looking for a way to take control like I have and like you have and like so many other people have in this business, that their lives are in a completely different place. And I mean, I know that now I've just gotten started, and that's very exciting for me and my family. So I am just pumped about where not only myself, but all the people that we're going to train and teach to come along with us over the next 18 months. And just super excited for the people that are going to get in, that are already in, are going to get in now, because the way our compensation plan works, the sooner you're in, the more momentum it helps you with your business. So that's what I'm passionate about. And you're absolutely right. I like working with people. I like talking with like-minded people. So even if they don't want to join me in Evolv, I love to hear about what they're doing. And if they have questions about what we're doing as a team, I'd love to talk with them. And you guys can reach me at, on Facebook, my fan page is Snag a Life. So facebook.com/Snag a Life, all one word. And my website is snagalife.com, and Patricia at snagalife.com. That's where you can find me.
Awesome. And I will put all those links below this video. This was an amazing interview. I hope that those of you watching got a ton of value out of this. And thank you so much, Patricia. I'm so excited to be working with you, and can't wait to see what the future holds for this entire organization.
Yeah, it's going to be great stuff. I know that for a fact. Thanks for having me, and I look forward to talking with you all again soon.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.